Good day everyone, welcome to a new update of me and Michael van der Poppen, also known as Crypto Michael, on the markets. Today we are not going to discuss Bitcoin, although the FOMO and fear is especially quite high, so the focus should be a little bit on altcoins, as I've been discussing Bitcoin through the week. But before we are going to continue, I'd like to say to you, if you like the content, ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned on whatever new content is coming up. We are growing this channel and it's going really fast. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks for being here. And before we continue, we do have a discount on our group memberships. Silver group, the silver part, daily market insights, beginners educational content. It's currently 20% discount until the 1st of December. In gold, you get everything from silver. You also have the ability to chat with us, ask questions, deploy new stuff for yourself. You get more educational content. You get trade IDs. I've been sharing that on Twitter, in which we share some setups that we trade. You can trade alongside me, as we've got strategy updates. We got fundamental reports on projects. Everything is there. Price is currently 80 euros a month or 250 for 3 months. And if you want to have a chat with me for 1 hour, you can reach out to us and we can have a consultancy chat. So we can help and navigate you through the markets. If you have questions, what you have to do with your money, or how to buy Bitcoin or how to trade, just reach out to us and we are happy to schedule an hour with you so you can progress yourself. Bitcoin. What we see here is that we've got some levels that we are watching in general. Slight update on Bitcoin. The liquidity on the downside between 72 to 74 actually held, through which we are navigating towards the recent high. FOMO is there. The overall fear and greed is at a level of 95. If I see the 3-day chart, I would definitely not be buying Bitcoin here. So something like the levels that I've been describing in this scenario here is what I'm watching. Of course, this can flip. We can still hit the all-time high and hit that level around 19k, which is remarkably the resistance zone, the final one. The all-time high is also a clear-cut signal or just remarkable level for the majority of some investors who want to take profit, who want to get out of the markets because they have been holding for several years and are not expecting the markets to continue. I actually do know some of them. So a corrective move is still to be expected. How far and how deep we're gonna go, I think we're gonna drop first to 16k, have some range bound movements through which altcoins will do relatively well. Then a further final drop towards 14k, and from there we are going to continue the grind. I think altcoins will start to do heavily well after that as well. So is this an entry point for Bitcoin right now? No, I do not believe so. I do expect a correction to occur. And then we get towards the pace of altcoins. And I've not been describing Litecoin too much in the previous period. I've been tweeting a little bit about Litecoin and got roasted. What we see on Litecoin is actually a brilliant structure for any new upwards momentum. And this is what you see on many USD charts, but you see the crash on the BTC chart still. So on the USD chart, what you can see in this case is that we established the support. We made actually an higher low. And after that, we flipped the $40 level for support. So we started to accelerate. Resistance found in the 63 area, after which another retest occurred. Great. Nice rally up. And currently we are inside this range resistance, which has been resistance since last year. Through which it seems very unlikely that we're going to continue moving from here. So nice move, currently in resistance, and what we want to expect is that in this area we might continue towards 90 to 95, and this is in the meantime my coffee machine, is that if Bitcoin corrects, these will make a higher low. So what we see here is a higher low, and what we want to see right now is that in this area around 50 to 60 bucks, we're going to make that higher low too. Because if we get such a higher low in the corrective move that Bitcoin is likely going to make, that's the one you want to take, and from there the targets are quite easy to determine, which are starting from 128 bucks to 170 and 200 bucks. So right now I'm still not really interested in those altcoins, except for the fact that I'm going to watch for higher time frame levels to flip, and to expect a corrective move, and that higher low, that's when I'm going to get into those altcoins, as I'm expecting a heavy surge to occur in the first quarter of the year next year. 2021 is going to be absolutely amazing for crypto. But this is the view that I do have on Litecoin. And now, please, can we work? A similar view can be shown on a coin like Tomo. I think I've got to have this one. Tomo has a similar one. Many of the altcoins have been showing this parabolic move up, after which a new corrective move occurred towards the beginning of this entire move. So what we see is that we fully correct towards the start of the parabolic move, after which we are going to make the bottoming out construction. So something like this is the bottoming out construction. What we see, full correction, bounce up, resistance, another correction, taking liquidity. Now you want to see this previous support hold for support. Most likely we're going to find the resistance around 80 cents, so we're getting close. Most likely we're going to get something like this. Either we're going to 48 cents again or 59. These two levels that I will be looking for accumulation for a swing trade. So most likely we're going to get something like this, and then we start to make the new rally up. Target zones, if we get the new rally up and the new impulse wave, quite clear about the buck, about 160, and you can use the Fibonacci 1618 extension tool, through which you can determine targets at $2.50. So this is basically the structure that I'm assuming to see on altcoins in general, the smaller ones. Tomo is one of them. It's going to look quite good from here if we get that breaker going. XRP, similar structure as on Litecoin, starting to look relatively well, but it is inside that heavy range resistance zone. So at this point, I do not see that we're going to break through this resistance zone. However, we're getting close. Remember, the more often a level gets tested for resistance, the weaker it will become. So what do we see here? We see a breaker, we see a support resistance flip. Most likely we're going to get another corrective move into this range. If we get such a corrective move, you have to generally watch the BTC pair. We'll get to that point in a little bit. Once we get this area and once we start to make the wave towards 32 cents again, very likely we're going to make that move towards any of these two zones. So very likely we're going to run towards 50 cents or we're going to run towards 67 cents. So not expecting to see a breaker above this resistance zone. If we get this move and instantly flip the support resistance level or the previous resistance for support, that's where I'm going to trigger, and then I'm going to expect further continuation. XRP, BTC, I've been describing this as what I want to see as a scenario. One of the areas that I'll be interested in is once we flip 1900 sats. Second area of interest is once we reject and reclaim the previous support here. So once we get a move like this, we run towards 1900 sats, break below the previous low, make a bullish divergence, reclaim this previous support for support, and I'm triggered, as then we're going to make a pretty heavy move up and break the downtrend. So that's my view on these altcoins. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Currently I'm expecting to see furniture come in the house today, so we're slowly getting steps going. I'll be back tomorrow with a new update. Check out my website, subscribe to the channel. If you want to get a consultancy hour, please contact us as well. We are always there to help you out, and have a wonderful day.